Today I'm going to be comparing this Pioneer Woman knife with this knife from Farberware. Now this is the Farberware Forged series up here at the top. And as you can see, it's going to be relatively similar in that it's going to have the metal knife blade. And then it's going to come down to this little thicker metal part here. Let me show you on top so you can see that. And then it's going to be the same thing on this Farberware Forged. And then both of them are going to have the same 3 rivets and have the tang run all of the way through the handle itself. When purchasing these brand new, the Farberware Forged is going to come incredibly sharp. You can use it straight out of the packaging. This Pioneer 1 actually comes relatively dull though. It's not going to be dull as in it won't cut anything, but it's definitely not what I would consider sharp. So you will want to sharpen this Pioneer 1 up before using it. So that is a downside to it. Another downside to this Pioneer Woman knife is that it is an incredibly heavy handle. It almost feels unwieldy just because of how heavy it is for how small of a knife that it is. This Farberware Forged knife does have some heft to it, just because of how solid the metal is in the blade itself and then in the metal in the handle, but is not near as heavy as this Pioneer Woman knife, despite them being virtually the exact same length and the blades themselves being virtually the same as well. This one I would say is probably 50% heavier, if not even more, for the Pioneer Woman. So if I had to choose one of these over the other, I would definitely choose the Farberware Forged. I prefer the lighter handle to it, and also the fact that it comes already sharpened, so you don't have to worry about grabbing a sharpener or sharpening it before you even use it. So I definitely like that about the Farberware Forged option.